There are moments in global football that shake the entire world. Moments when a single decision forces millions to question everything they thought they understood about fairness, power, and the laws governing the world's most beloved sport. Cristiano Ronaldo's suspension reversal was one of those moments, an announcement so shocking, so controversial, that it ignited a global firestorm within minutes. In fact, the backlash was instant and brutal. One angry fan posted, "This is disgraceful. Ronaldo got a red card for violent conduct. But because he's Ronaldo, he's allowed to serve the last 2 games of his suspension after the World Cup. Embarrassing." That outrage captured the mood of an entire footballing world, stunned at how a suspension that should have sidelined Ronaldo for the opening games of the World Cup was suddenly pushed to after the tournament. But what if this wasn't just about Ronaldo? What if the real story is much bigger? About power, influence, money, and FIFA's willingness to bend the law when the stakes are too high. This is not a simple disciplinary issue. This is a political battlefield disguised as sports regulation. And Ronaldo, perhaps unintentionally, has become the center of it. As the world prepares for the most expensive, most watched, and most commercially significant World Cup in history, the question becomes unavoidable. Did FIFA quietly manipulate its own rulebook to protect the global spectacle? Or was this truly a lawful decision misunderstood by an emotional public? Today, we dig into the truth. And trust me, you're not ready for what lies beneath. When the suspension was first announced, the reaction across the world was explosive. Social media became a battlefield divided between those who believed Ronaldo was unfairly targeted and those who thought FIFA had given him a privilege no ordinary player could dream of. Angry tweets flooded the internet, none more brutal than the widely shared message stating, if the law was enforced correctly, he should be suspended for the first 2 games of the World Cup. Embarrassing. That tweet alone captured the raw frustration of fans who believed football's laws had been violated for the sake of one man. Another tweet echoed a different kind of accusation, one that reflected long-standing debates about media bias. It read, "All this outcry is proof that the whole system was against him. Messi has done worse, and it was never mentioned." This wasn't just a defense of Ronaldo. It was a direct attack on the establishment, accusing it of targeting him at every opportunity. And yet another tweet added humor to the chaos, joking, "Trump got us a 1-game suspension only." This showed just how far the conversation had spread beyond football itself. The emotions surrounding Ronaldo are unlike those attached to any other athlete. He is the most followed human on earth, a global commercial force, and a national symbol of Portugal. So bias, whether for him or against him, was almost guaranteed. The world wasn't just reacting to a foul or a red card. It was reacting to a symbol, a legend, a man whose presence generates billions of views, headlines, and dollars. This was never just about discipline. It was about global influence colliding with public perception. To understand whether FIFA truly broke the law for Cristiano Ronaldo, we need to step away from emotion and look directly at the rulebook. The 2 articles that matter most are Article 25 and Article 27. These clauses give FIFA astonishing flexibility. So much flexibility that many fans don't even know such powers exist. Article 25 states that FIFA can scale down, reconsider, or completely remove a disciplinary punishment if circumstances call for it. This means a decision made today can legally be modified tomorrow. Article 27 goes even further. It allows FIFA to postpone any disciplinary measure for up to 4 years, meaning a ban can be pushed, delayed, or repositioned, depending on the situation. So, did FIFA actually break any laws? Surprisingly, no. By delaying Ronaldo's suspension instead of reducing it, FIFA technically stayed within its own legal boundaries. Ronaldo was not pardoned. He was not given special permission to skip punishment. Instead, the timing of his punishment was moved, legally. What shocked the world wasn't the legality, it was the timing. Because the World Cup is not just a tournament, it is a global phenomenon. an economic powerhouse worth billions in sponsorships, broadcasting rights, and worldwide engagement. FIFA knows that Ronaldo stepping out for the opening match creates an energy no marketing campaign can replicate. They know stadiums erupt, cameras lock onto him, and the world watches. From that perspective, delaying a suspension isn't favoritism. It's business strategy, disguised as legal procedure. And that's where the controversy explodes. Laws weren't broken, but they were used in a way that benefits FIFA more than anyone else. One of the biggest claims made by angry fans was that Ronaldo received special treatment never given to any other player. But history tells a very different story. FIFA has repeatedly altered suspensions for key players before major tournaments, and every time, the reasoning was the same: protect the spectacle. In 2014, France's Laurent Koscielny was sent off for slapping Ukraine's Oleksandr Kucher during qualifiers. Under normal circumstances, he should have missed World Cup games, but FIFA quietly chose not to extend the ban. Why? Because France needed him. The tournament needed strong contenders, and the World Cup needed its storylines. In the same year, Croatia's Mario Mandžukić received a 2-match ban for a dangerous foul. FIFA reduced it to 1 so he could return early. Again, not mercy, business. The same happened in 2002 with Mexico's Jesus Arellano, whose ban was reduced so he could appear when global viewership would be highest. These cases reveal a truth most never see. FIFA's disciplinary system bends, not for individuals, but for tournaments, viewership, and commercial power. Ronaldo is not the first superstar to benefit. The difference is that Ronaldo is the biggest athlete on the planet, so the reaction was 10 times louder. This brings us to the heart of the story. Why did FIFA choose now at this moment to push Ronaldo's suspension past the World Cup? The answer is simple. The 2026 World Cup is the largest, most expensive, and most heavily marketed football event in history. Ronaldo is not just a footballer. He is a global brand, a walking economic engine whose presence has measurable financial impact. Stadiums fill faster, TV ratings spike, social media explodes, advertisers fight for milliseconds of screen time. FIFA understands this better than anyone. For them, the opening match is not just a game, it is a global advertisement for the entire tournament. And Ronaldo stepping onto that pitch creates the loudest possible opening note. This is why FIFA used Articles 25 and 27 not to erase the ban, but to reposition it. They want Ronaldo punished, just not in games where his absence would cost billions. They want the world's cameras on him. They want headlines, viral clips, debates, emojis, trends. The World Cup is theater, and Ronaldo is one of the last legends capable of selling out the entire show. In that sense, FIFA didn't bend the law for Ronaldo. They bent the timing for the World Cup machine. Ronaldo benefits, yes, but FIFA benefits even more. And in modern football, influence outweighs principle. In the end, this wasn't just about Ronaldo's suspension. It was a reminder that in today's era, power often outweighs fairness. FIFA didn't break rules. They simply used them in a way only a few players on Earth could ever benefit from. And that reality tells us more about the system than about the man. If you want more hidden stories like this, subscribe to the African Web. Like the video, share it, and tell me in the comments. Did FIFA protect Ronaldo or protect itself?